Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Libra for the month of July. Alright, so I'm going to tell you the full moons that we have. We have a new moon coming on the 9th of July in Cancer, and we have a full moon on the 23rd of July in Aquarius. So that's the moon's energy. I will do videos separately talking about that moon's energy. All right, so let's go ahead, and the reason why I say about the moons is because we get a lot of moon's energy that show up in the readings. So let's go ahead and get started, Libra. What is Libra's overall energy for the month of July? What is Libra's overall energy for the month of July? Libra's overall energy for the month of July. Libra. All right, well, there's one. So a new beginning. That is awesome. Let's pull a couple more. Solitude. Solitude. So there's that moon's energy in the background there, Libra. Solitude. Okay. So we have forgiveness. We have standstill. And we have success. All right. So I read these cards intuitively, just to let you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this card up here so I can see them all. Alright. Alright, so what I see for you in the month of July is you are having some sort of a new beginning, right? You're having some sort of a new beginning. You're going within and you're reflecting something. What are you reflecting? The shadow, right? The shadow that you need to forgive, right? To be this shadow within you that has kept you at this standstill on an emotional level, and you're embracing this shadow, right? You're embracing this darkness. Look at this dark cat, right? Let me put that up there. See the dark kitty? And you're going to be successful. There's an essence of success. Look at the moon in the background there. It's red. So there's something with that red moon. I do believe, if I am not mistaken, well, I could have swore that we were having a double moon in July, but I don't have it wrote down here. So, all right, so let's go ahead and go over your overall energy here. So I feel like at the beginning of the month, this new beginning is going to happen. You're going to see the light of a situation that is being reflected back to you. Perhaps something that was clouding your emotional body or your mental body, right? Because I do see you in this boat, right? You're in this boat in your emotional body, and whatever is being reflected back to you emotionally is this shadow, right? And then we have the new moon on this card. So I feel like it's the new moon in Cancer that is going to reflect back to you the shadow of forgiveness. You need to find forgiveness in your emotional body, because when this shadow is causing you to stay at a standstill. So you're having a new beginning because you're facing the shadow within your emotional body, and you are successfully embracing the energy of forgiveness for the shadow. You're going to reach for the stars. So I feel like, you know, the star card represents Aquarius, right? And that's the full moon that we're having at the end of the month is in Aquarius. So I do feel you're seeing the light of the situation, whatever is being reflected back to you. You have the power, right? You have the power to steer yourself right here in this boat. You're sitting in this boat all by yourself, right? But you got the oars in your hands, so you can steer this boat across your emotions. And you know what? This boat, it keeps you protected, right? It keeps you safe. So there is new growth I feel happening after a period of being in a standstill on an emotional level. You know, pelicans to me, they bring babies. They're about birth, right? They're about birth. I also see the weeping willow tree. The willow cannot grow without water. So I feel like that's what they're telling you, Libra. You're not going to be able to grow without your emotions, right? So you're not going to be able to grow until you face the shadow and find forgiveness. You need to embrace both the darkness and the light within yourself, right? To have this new beginning, to overcome this obstacle. See the land in the background? That's that obstacle. See the trees that are growing out of it, out of this mountain? That's the new growth, the new beginnings. So I feel like you're going to have success. You're definitely going to have success. You know, you could even have this Black Panther or Black Cat, Libra, as a spirit animal that is helping you to guide you through, right? Guide you through this this growth stage. I see a lot of oh, look, there's even a bird on here. A cockatoo. So this is spirit, right? Guiding you. And I feel like your spirit animal and spirit, this cockatoo, is around you, guiding you through, you know, I see it's like the forest, a forest of some sort, through this growth, through this success. So until you've embraced this shadow, you go within, right? And you embrace this shadow and find forgiveness and take back control of your emotions. There's where that new beginning will happen. So that's exactly what I feel for you. I feel like you're going through, at the beginning of July, you're going to have this new beginning. And the reason why is because you're going to be in solitude, right? And reason why you're going within, and I feel like this is a bit of the hermit's energy. You're going to go into solitude, and you are going to embrace this shadow within you that has caused you to stay at the standstill, because you're going to be spiritually guided. You got your spirit animal, which is a Black Panther or a Black Cat in general, Libra, and you got that cockatoo there. Cockatoos talk, right? They're a bird that talks, right? So I feel like you're going to embrace your spiritual side, and you're going to listen to spirit, and you're going to have success, right? You're going to have success by embracing that, the darkness of your spirit side. And because there's a lot of dark energy coming through here. So let's go ahead and move forward and see. We're going to use the runes, Libra, and we're going to do this spread. It's called the consultation of the 3 runes. The first rune is going to represent your present situation. So what is going on with Libras in the present situation when it comes to these are sacred Destiny Oracle cards, by the way. So what is Libra's present situation? Oh, look at this. So we got the arrow. So there's the masculine energy coming through. The arrow is pointing due north, right? You're reaching for the stars. It's pointing due north, and it's in the upright position. Victory at any competition. If the question is love, you and your partner have a lot to work out together. So you could have a new beginning when it comes to love, right? And you are embracing the shadow of forgiveness, and having success and victory in finding forgiveness, perhaps with a shadow. That's a shadow that is lingering within you. And I see orange on this card. I see a lot of orange on this card. So it could have something to do with a feminine in your life. Not exactly maybe a feminine as in a love situation, but perhaps you know, a feminine as in a mother figure, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what this rune is talking about when it comes to your present situation. What is it called? Tawas. All right, so it's number 17, which boils down to an 8. So it's the god of war, and guess what? Mars is in Leo, right? Mars is in Leo. Mars represents war, aggression, right? The giver of victory and a protector from harm. Its meaning is primarily that of justice. And guess what, Libra? You are the justice card in the tarot deck, right? So there is justice. There is success. You're going to successfully, and when I see the justice card, I think balance. Balance your masculine and feminine energies out. Through what? Going in solitude and finding forgiveness for what is being reflected back to you. And the moon's energy is the feminine energy. So being reflected back to your emotional body and reaching for the stars and having forgiveness, finding forgiveness for what this emotional standstill was. All right. Judgment, matters of law, decisions, or guidance. And guess what? That's what the justice card is. Law, right? It also, too, is representative of the sword, the arrow, right? The arrow, the sword. Libra, sword, air energy. So Tawas is a rune of victory and what? Success. In any competition, it shows that you are ready to fight for what you believe in, and it promises success in a battle. It denotes strong motivation, strength, and willpower. It suggests the winning of a dispute and the maintenance of law and order. Therefore, it is a rune of stability, organization, and order. It indicates where your duties lie, and it denotes self-sacrifice and responsibility. Dedication, bravery, objectivity, and authority are symbolized. It relates to binding oaths, thus to commitment, and while this often is taken into meaning committing yourself to a cause or a fight, right, it can also relate to marriage vows. Although nowadays, of course, this can mean a commitment that doesn't actually include vows taken in a church or a city hall. It is extremely masculine rune, so this suggests the kind of marriage where the husband has the kind of strong and determined nature that makes the marriage hot and exciting. On one hand, the sexual passions between partners might run high, but with such a domineering man in charge, the woman will need to sacrifice some part of her own dependence or identity. So it's the heat of sexual passion, right? This new beginning, the heat of the sexual passion between you and another person. A new romance. So definitely indicates a new romance and the passion between you and another person, and the relationship that can stand a test of times. So definitely it is success, right? So go within solitude and finding that sense of balance between your masculine and feminine energies. But in order for you to do and find this balance and have this new beginning, you need to find forgiveness for what has caused you to stand still. So you are going to have success, right? And the present moment, it's showing you presently you can have success, right? But there is, after a period of solitude, right? After a period of solitude and finding forgiveness, and facing that shadow that has caused you to stand in an emotional standstill, right? So the second rune that I'm going to pull is the attitude to be taken. So this is the attitude to be taken in the month of July, to embrace this new romance, or to embrace this passion. Oh, look, an M. An M. Wow. So, you know, the M is the energetic alignment, right? Changes. It can even be a home moving to another country, and decisions tend to be right. So, the attitude to be taken is to embrace the change, right? To embrace the change. Wow. All right. So, how about that, Libra? All right, so rapid progress and physical movement results in representations of all forms of communication and travel. So it could involve taking the attitude to embrace communication. You know, embrace the communication of embrace the communication and have this natural change occur. So it's attached to the ideas of movement and change, right? So have this attitude, right? Embrace this attitude. The attitude to be taken is to embrace this change and communicate something, and to tackle the problem at hand. The problem is forgiveness, right? Maybe you want to go in and communicate, maybe offer this apology, right? Say, I apologize for being in this standstill, or ask somebody for an apology. But you will have a successful outcome. Absolutely. Instinct, progress, trust, loyalty, and faith may indicate a partnership or a marriage. So again, you have something coming through about a partnership, Libra, which is perfect because Libra is the house of partnerships, right? So I feel like if you want this change, right, you want this new beginning within this partnership, right, you need to make the effort to move forward and embrace this change. That's the attitude you need to take. You know, after being in a period of a standstill, being in a period of solitude, you can take this boat, right, and you can make it go anywhere you want to go, right? You can travel across these emotions, right? Usher in this shadow of forgiveness. Face this shadow. Find forgiveness for what has caused you to stay at a standstill, right? And embrace the changes that needs to be made. Listen to your spirit is what I feel. Have a new outlook on life, right? Because you are the captain of your boat, right? Have this new outlook on life, to embrace this change, to have this new beginning, right? Maybe you need to ask for forgiveness, or maybe you need to forgive somebody. You know, it goes both ways. So it says, the horse that carries you on your journey. Well, you're in a boat, right? Divine twins. It also represents divine twins. So this is about a divine partner, right? A divine partner. that you have been at a standstill with or in solitude with. You're going to have a new beginning. You got 2 runes, right? So the attitude to take, right? The attitude to be taken is to move forward. To move forward and have this new beginning with a twin partner when it comes to a partnership. This is a very passionate partnership. You know, you got the masculine energy. It talks about the flames of passion. And then you have a divine partner. So you very well could be talking about twin flame energy here. Embracing the darkness, right? Embrace that darkness. Something is being illuminated. You need to forgive yourself perhaps for the standstill in this partnership, and embrace the new beginning. Embrace this change to have a new beginning. All right, so a journey. So you're on a twin flame journey, I feel, Libra. And you can, maybe you need to ask forgiveness for, maybe you were disloyal. Maybe you were unafraid. Maybe you had maybe you or the other person was not loyal in the relationship. So maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive the other person. But I'm seeing modes of transport. And look, the boat. That boat is a mode of transport. You're transporting yourself across your emotional body, and you're embracing the shadow and finding forgiveness for being at a standstill. Look at the dark cat, right? There's a lot of dark energy coming through here. So this is a sacred relationship. This is a divine relationship. And then you have Awaz is an egg. What do eggs do? They birth. They crack open. They come out of their shell, right? So you need to come out of your shell of solitude, right? And make this change. Move forward. All right. So the last rune shows the direct consequence derived from your attitude. The direct consequence derived from your attitude. If you take the attitude that is being given here to make this change. Well, it is in reverse. Let me show you. It is in reverse. I think that is Fehu. Fehu. You may lose all you have conquered so far. Learn the stone's lessons. Beware of people around you. So, again, the consequences, shows the direct consequences derived from your attitude. They're telling you to be aware of the people around you, which makes perfect sense because of the cockatoo. The cockatoo is the talker, right? He's the bird that talks. Even if he wanted to be quiet, he still talks, right? So the direct consequences that that will happen if you take the attitude, right, to make the changes in a divine partnership. You need to be aware of the consequences of the people around you. There's lessons to be learned, right? So learn the lessons of the people around you. So let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper here. And it's in reverse. So it's a lack. Somebody could offer you something that you should not accept. It says it is connected to poverty as well as to the kind of domination by others that leads to loss of self-esteem. So beware of the people around you that are trying to, that is negative. There's people around you who are trying to domineer you. So it's like the loss of your self-esteem. These people have low self-esteem, right? So there's some people around you with low self-esteem that is keeping you at the standstill. I feel like they're talking in your ear is what I feel. And I feel like the direct consequences of your attitude is to make them changes, right? To make the changes, and to follow your heart is what I feel. Think carefully of the effect of your actions will have in the future. The consequences of your actions. So you need to be aware of the consequences of your actions, or the consequences of the actions of somebody who is beating your ear down, right? Because, the action to be taken is to make the changes. Make the changes when it comes to a divine partnership. Because the reason why it's been at a standstill is because somebody has been trying to domineer you, like talking in your ear. You're listening to them, right? You're listening to them, and it's causing you to stay at a standstill when it comes to a twin partner. And you go, there's this masculine energy that's very domineering, is in your present energy, right? So somebody is really trying to power trip you, Libra. And I feel like they're trying to keep you from making this change is what I feel. So the consequences of the attitude, the consequences of your attitude is you need to go in solitude, right? You need to get away from this person who is beating your ear down. But you will find success. I do feel you will come into alignment with the one you're meant to come in alignment with. I want to say that there's a bit of a third party energy. And this third party is your shadow. Is the shadow of this person who is trying to tell you what to do. You're listening to them is what I see. Stop listening to them. You are the captain of your life. You can take your life wherever you want to go. And then this M, I feel, is the Chariot. That's that Cancer, the new moon in Cancer energy, the Chariot. So with the M in the center, that reminds me of the Chariot card. Because what leads the Chariot is the two horses. And we are talking about Cancer here. Cancer rules the Chariot card. So I feel like that new moon in Cancer is going to reflect back to you this negative person who is trying to steer you the opposite direction, who's causing you to stay at the standstill. I feel like, you are going to be successful. You're going to have this new beginning, right? You're definitely going to have this new beginning. You're going to take your boat and you're going to move the opposite way of what this person is trying to take you towards, is what I feel. So the consequences of your attitude, right, is you're going to steer your boat the opposite direction of what this person is trying to take you. There is definitely somebody around you. So in the middle, we have that Chariot, or, the Libra card, which would be the Justice card. There is an essence of this soul contract, the law of your soul contract that'll bring the changes into your life, right? That you will be successful and you will go towards this new beginning. Look, the man in this boat is steering the boat right towards this new beginning. But you need to let the person around you who is trying to talk you out of it, right? You need to face that shadow of this person who is trying to talk you out of it. Find forgiveness, right? Just forgive them for letting them keep you at this emotional standstill. You are the captain of your boat. You can move this any way you want to go, right? Look, the pelican is facing this way. So that's what I see for you, Libra. That was pretty intense. So let's keep moving. So next what we're going to do, I'm going to push these up here, is we're going to do a Celtic cross spread and dig a little bit deeper into these energies. And I am shuffling up. These are playing cards. And I'm going to spread them out. And we're going to use these playing cards as clarifiers. And I am going to use the Crystal Vision for the Celtic Cross. So spread these out. And a Crystal Vision for Libra. Crystal Vision for Libra. So new moon in Cancer, new beginning, right? The Chariot, the two horses leading you to justice. After a period of solitude, after a period of standstill. I wonder I've seen that cockatoo talking. I knew it. Knew it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what the underlying energy looks like. Oh yeah, low self-esteem. So again, having this low self-esteem, you know, the underlying energy is, you know, having this low self-esteem, which is what this last rune is talking about. So the underlying energy is your low self-esteem. And this low self-esteem has kept you at this standstill and listening to other people's advice of where you should go and what you should do, right? So let's go ahead and see what your present energy look like. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess is somebody whom they're very intuitive, right? They're very instinctive. They can be in a period of solitude, going within, going in solitude, and like having that peak in between the two worlds, right? Having that peak in between the two worlds, just as that this M is having that peak between both of the worlds. The High Priestess is also somebody who keeps has something hidden. Sometimes they hide behind things, all right? Hide behind things and don't reveal, doesn't reveal things, don't reveal their secrets. And I feel like that's the energy you're standing in, Libra. You are at this standstill and you are not revealing your secrets to somebody, right? You're not revealing your secrets to someone around you who is trying to guide you in a direction that is not in for your greatest and highest good. Okay, so let's clarify the High Priestess. Oh yeah, like that. We got the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I feel. I feel like you are very instinctive, right? And that's what this cat is. The cat is very instinctive. They are very instinctive. They are very independent creatures, right? They don't listen to nobody. And trust me, I got two. They don't listen to me. And it sometimes drives me crazy. They don't listen to nobody. They do what they want to do. They're very independent creatures. And I feel like that's where you're standing at in the present moment, Libra. You're very independent. You're standing in your independence. You're in solitude, right? And you are, you're not telling somebody that is around you, right? You're not telling somebody that is around you, beating off your ear, telling you what to do, right? You are not asking advice from that person on what you should do because you got a low self-esteem, right? It's being reflected back to you. That shadow is being reflected back to you, that you're like finding forgiveness, right? You're finding forgiveness for something that you have been hanging on to that has caused you to stay at this standstill, and it is low self-esteem. So this shadow of low self-esteem is being reflected back to you, right? And you are seeing it for what it is. And you're realizing that you are the captain of your own life, right? This low self-esteem is what's kept you at a standstill, asking somebody else what you should do, right? Instead of standing in your independence. You're breaking free of that. You're making the change. And you're going to take your chariot or your boat and you're going to steer it towards this new beginning. But I feel like you're not revealing it. You're hiding it. You're keeping it a secret. It's like you're not telling anybody about your plans. And you're going to have this new beginning, right? New beginning. And that's what the Ace of Pentacles is about, a new beginning. So what is challenging you? The unknown. All right. So things are unknown. Things are unknown to you, right? So yeah, there we go with the Knight of Swords, right? So moving forward, you're stepping into the unknown, right? You're stepping into the unknown, but you're still moving forward. You're not going to run away from that no more. You're not running away and afraid to face something. What you are doing is you're going to embrace that unknown. You're going to move right towards it. Right here. You're going to move right towards it. But you're not revealing your secrets to the person who is talking in your ear. You're embracing this forgiveness, forgiving yourself, realizing that you're worthy of this divine partnership, embracing that emotion that has kept you stuck in a standstill, raising your self-esteem, feeling worthy of this divine partnership. And again, after a period of solitude and reflection, knowing what you need to, what it is you need to do to embrace this shadow, right? All right, so the root of the current situation, oh, look at that, the Empress. So forgiving your mom is what I feel. You are forgiving your mom. You know, and look at the Pelican bringing in this new beginning. This new beginning for you. So who are you forgiving? Your mom, Libra. You're forgiving your mom. You are moving right towards this shadow. And you are not telling somebody. You're not revealing your secrets to the people around you. But you are realizing where your low self-esteem originated from. So let's go ahead and pull a clarifier for the Empress. Oh yeah, Six of Swords. So that is exactly what I feel. You are finding forgiveness for your mom, and you are embracing why you have this low self-esteem, right? You are seeing it for what it is, and you're facing that shadow that is being reflected back to you on an emotional level, and you are forgiving your mom for the way she perhaps communicated to you, or the lack of love that she did not give to you as a child. So you are moving out of this darkness, right? You are rushing out of it, right? You are rushing out of it. You are taking your boat and you're moving right towards this new beginning, this rebirth, because we got the stork, and here she is pregnant, right? So you're going to start feeling more secure. You're going to start feeling more worthy, right? You're going to have the truth of and this is the Empress too. That could be your divine partner, your feminine energy. So beautiful. So the root of your current situation is you are healing your emotional body. You are finding forgiveness for your mom, and you are embracing the unknown. You're no longer running away from the truth, right? You're no longer running away from the truth of what you need to let go of. But the good thing is you're not revealing your secrets to somebody that is around you. You're not revealing your secrets or what you got planned, and you're keeping it to yourself. So the past, yeah, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Look at that moon energy again coming through. So the Page of Cups tells me that you definitely want to come in and communicate something in your present moment. The Page of Cups is communicating how you feel, right? And that's what you got, the arrow, right? The arrow is about communication. So is this it's about communication. So in the recent past, you want to move forward. You want to communicate something. You want to open up your emotional body, right? You want to open up your emotional body and have this new beginning. And you will be successful. Clarify page. Oh, yeah. You definitely want to return. 6 of Cups to me is that divine partnership. Yeah, you know. You know in the past it has something to do with your childhood. You've learned something, as right here, Page of Cups can be your childhood, right? 6 of Hearts is about your childhood as well. So in the past, right? Past energy. So what are you doing in the present moment? You are finding forgiveness for your mom from the way she treated you when you were a child, right? And you are ready to forgive her. You are ready to find forgiveness for her. And you're ready to reach for the stars and come into alignment with a divine partner, perhaps a feminine. Doesn't have to be, but embracing that feminine energy. We have the masculine coming in a present moment and the feminine in the roots of your current situation, right? So that's bringing your masculine and feminine energy together, right? Embracing that masculine and feminine energy, raising your self-esteem through finding forgiveness for your mom for the way she treated you, the lack of love that she gave you as a child. So crown chakra, 9 of Swords, breaking free of that self-imposed limitations, breaking free of the stories that you are telling yourself. All right, so crown chakra, right? Joker. You know, the stories that tricked your mental body, the stories that tricked your emotional bodies, having this new beginning through letting go of them self-imposed stories that you have been telling yourself over and over and over again, staying up late at night, having nightmares, right? And raising your self-esteem by having this new beginning, breaking free of this low self-esteem, breaking free of the stories that are self-prophesied, the things that you tell yourself, right? Having this sense of leaving all that mental baggage behind from the things that your mother has did to you. Coming towards you in July. Ooh, Judgment. So Judgment. Judgment is about being given a second chance, right? Judgment is also about your calling. So this divine partnership is your calling, right? It is your calling. It is, answering that call to raising the shadows of your past so that you can let them go, so that you can embrace them. Having a second chance. So clarified Judgment for Libra. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Having a second chance to stand your ground, right? Having a second chance to stand your ground. Have this new beginning and being successful. How you view yourself, 8 of Pentacles. Working hard, learning lessons, working very hard and learning a lot of lessons along the way. And that's exactly what you are doing. Learning lessons, right? Fehu in reverse is teaching you something. It's learning the lessons of listening to the people around you because you've had low self-esteem, asking them what you should do, right? So let's go ahead and clarify. Oh yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Working hard at making this commitment long term, making this commitment stable. Outside influences, yeah, the Magician. Manifesting something. You are manifesting in the month of July this new beginning with this partnership. Manifesting this new beginning, bringing this partnership back together. As if by magic, perhaps even working with magic, right? Working with magic to forgive somebody or find forgiveness for yourself. Forgiving yourself for this breakup is what I feel. Forgiving yourself for being at a standstill in this partnership and manifesting, using your magical abilities to raise your self-esteem. 2 of Cups in reverse tells me that you know, there was a breakup that happened. That's the outside influences. So as if by magic, this partnership is going to come back together after a period of a standstill, of feeling alone, right? So that's the outside influences. Hopes and fears, Knight of Pentacles. So you are fearing that you're not going to make the right choice, is what I feel. Yeah, the Joker coming through again. You are fearing that you're going to be rejected, that you're going to not make the right choice moving forward. That's what I feel. You got the Joker coming through twice. That's double the Fool card, right? The double the Fool card, telling you that you need to let go of that fear, right? You need to let go of that fear that has kept you stuck, that is tricking you. You need to let go of that fear that it keeps tricking you, right? That's just a story that you keep repeating in your head, and it's time to let it go. The outcome, yeah, the Emperor, the masculine coming through again. So the outcome is feeling controlled by this outside influence, and it's because you got low self-esteem. Two of Swords, yep. So you're not seeing something clearly enough, right? You're not seeing something clearly enough, and that mental energy has control over the situation. So it's like you're not seeing something clearly enough to take responsibility for your own actions, and it's because your mental energy is tricking you. And it's because you got low self-esteem. You're letting other people make your choices instead of taking responsibility. You're letting other people control your decisions, Libra. And it's because you got low self-esteem. So what you need to do is forgive your mother. Forgive your mother from when you were a child, because she was unable to show you the love that you so needed, right? So that's what I feel for you, Libra. So you will find success. You will eventually move out of that energy of letting this other person dictate your decisions. You will forgive your mom, absolutely, and you will birth this new beginning. Why? Because it's destined, right? So going in solitude and not revealing your secrets to this outside source, and making the conscious decision to have this new beginning and take your journey towards that way is what is meant for you. All right, so advice from the crows for you, Libra. Advice from the crows for Libra. You deserve it. Yeah, they're telling you deserve this new beginning. You deserve this divine partnership. So you deserve love, right? You deserve love. Yeah, I need you. That shadow of neediness, right? That shadow of neediness of, you know, letting other people dictate, you know, your decisions. And time's up. So, you know, we do have Saturn in Aquarius. So Saturn Aquarius is telling you time's up. And I feel like, you know, we have the full moon in Aquarius coming in July. We have the full moon coming in Aquarius at the end of July. And I feel like that's what they're telling you. Time is up. With Saturn being in Aquarius and the full moon, that is telling you time is up. It's time to go towards this new beginning. Why? Because you do deserve love. Your low self-esteem, you feeling like you don't deserve it, you need to let go of that, right? So let's go ahead and clarify what the crows want to tell you. You deserve it. Yeah, so stop clinging to this needy shadow. I need you to make this decision for me, right? Stop clinging to that shadow. Find forgiveness. Reach for the stars, right? Be more compassionate. Pink, love, caring, compassion. So, you know, instead of clinging to the shadow, Cling to the love for yourself. Cling to being more caring, more compassionate with yourself. Because why? Because you deserve it. Time's up. Yeah, time's up. It's time to create a new chapter in your life. It's time to ground your energy. Feel more secure with what you want to create in your life. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal card. What spirit animal is with Libra this month in July? What spirit animal is with Libra? So we have the penguin coming through. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing, right? Exactly. That's why I see all that dark energy. The period of darkness that you have been experiencing that's causing you to be at the standstill is going to pass. And then the penguin, what are they? Black and white, right? So a crystal, what crystal do you recommend for Libra? What crystal do you recommend for Libra? Gold apatite, solar plexus chakra, elimination, motivation, and clarity. So the solar plexus chakra is also the chakra that holds your life's purpose, right? Hold your life's purpose. Gives you the willpower and the strength to get motivated. It also gives you the strength to eliminate these outside sources. And give you the clarity to go towards this new beginning, to give you the clarity to what you need to forgive or who you need to forgive, or the shadow. I am uplifted. So, and the final card is a spirit postcard from Spirit. A postcard from Spirit to Libra. Postcard to Libra. Postcard to Libra. Well, you got two of them. Aww. So I'll show you this one. This is your first one. Has a heart on the front. Isn't that beautiful? And look, if you look at it, it has an angel on both sides. So that, to me, that's the angels bringing you and your divine partner together. So there's the back of your postcard. So it says, Dearest you, Libra, did you know that when you stop fighting and accepting everything as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'd be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities awaiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. Wow, if that does not top off this reading, it is so beautiful. And then we have this one. That's the back of your card. And then this is what your card says if you want to stop it and read it. It says, Dearest you, Libra, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, We love you, and you are a unique spark of the universe and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. All right, Libra, so those are your messages. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.